a group of synchronised swimmers from Bristol agreed to have their photographs taken in the months leading up to lockdown in 2020. Little did they know where it was going to lead them.
This is great, because now the women have found themselves featured on billboards on the Paris Metro to advertise this summer's Olympics. Dixon Hooper went to find out how they all got involved.
Swimming in all weathers, in all waters, and all perfectly synchronised.
It's a really good laugh. It kind of combines things that we all love, getting together, learning new skills, keeping fit, and also that kind of musical, creative aspect, I think, is important as well.
And why do you do it?
It's just really fun. I really love being part of a little group and a gang of girls. We go around and do lots of things together, and it's really fun, yeah.
The group started in 2019, and a year later, they were being photographed by a final year student in Bristol.
I remember it being really cold and the lake was flooded that day, and so we were sort of had to wade through horrible big wet grass. It was the middle of winter, but wasn't sort of your classic photo shoot.
Classic enough though for the pictures to end up in New York and now on the Paris Metro to help promote the Olympic Games.
I was completely, shocked and incredibly happy and honoured. It's not something that I ever thought was going to happen to me. So my first thought was I have to get to Paris and go see it myself.
Oh, it was so exciting. When Eva contacted us to say that this project was happening, we just couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe that we were going to be part of the promotion of the Olympics. That's very exciting. And when we eventually saw how big the pictures were, it was quite amazing.
Anybody asked for your autograph yet? Are you hoping they will?
No.
A modest group who've become close friends, taking some Bristol panache to the Paris Olympics.
Dixon Hooper, BBC News.
I love this so much. I'm delighted to say that Vix, Annabelle, Alison and Julia from Almost Synchro join us now. Morning.
Morning.
Still no autographs then?
Not yet.
If you can, just tell us, start the story for us. How did you start swimming together? What was it for?
Well, we started for the centenary of the lake at Henleys in Bristol, where we all met swimming, and they wanted to do some big celebration. And I sort of said, I could organise a mass synchronised swimming event. And we threw out an email and about 80 people, I think, replied. So we did a mass synchronised swim in 2019. And afterwards, we just needed to keep going, I think.
So it must feel quite surreal that, nearly 5 years on, there you are on the Paris Metro. And you've all got very different reasons for getting involved and embracing this. Vix, tell us about your story. Why are you there?
Well, I kind of got involved a little bit by accident. I think someone else on the team told Alison that I was actually really good at synchronised swimming. And she told me that she'd said this, and it's not true.
We're watching pictures at the moment. I can't actually tell which one is you, but they all look very good. So I'm sure you are much, much better than you say. But what has it given you? Has it helped you live day to day?
I mean, we have a brilliant community between us. We've developed some really lovely friendships and people that we might not have met otherwise. And we do all sorts of things together. We have a real laugh and we really support each other. We're really there for each other, and we're just normal women who are experiencing all the challenges of real life. And it's really great to have this kind of connection with people and do this really fun thing. It's an escape.
And Annabelle, I'm fascinated, obviously dealing with the challenges of life together, but actually what you're doing, attempting to do synchronised swimming in freezing cold water, that is challenging enough. What's it like?
It's cold. It's cold, but we all know, the evidence is there that it's really good for us in lots and lots of ways. But when it's freezing cold, you really need some mates there to pressurise you to get in the water, and it does the trick. And we do get in all year round, open water, so lakes, rivers, seas, and in some very, very cold water. So it's not, I think it's really balmy.
How are you spelling balmy?
That's for you to do.
Luckily, we're on telly and not in print. I don't know, I would probably offend you. Julia, this strikes me. I mean, this is a movie, Sal, isn't it? This is like Synchro Calendar Girls or something, Julia. Is that what it feels like?
Well, we do have our own little calendar that we have with photographs of us every month of the year. Performing our synchronised swimming routines. And we've been up to Scotland and performed up there in 4-degree water.
Yep, in Loch Tay.
And we've been in the sea in Weston-super-Mare and Clevedon, local lakes, West Country Water Park. We love it. It's just getting in the cold water is what we really enjoy. And synchronized swimming it focuses your mind. It's really hard to focus your mind and concentrate on something when you're in really cold water. It's definitely a skill you have to learn. But yeah, we absolutely love it.
Please tell me there's a girls' trip to Paris to go and look at these photos.
I wish. Obviously, from the film, you saw that Eva got there, which was fantastic. Our lovely photographer, and so she was there to see them. And a few of our team did go and have their pictures taken by them, but unfortunately, none of us managed to make it.
Yeah.
You could be competing in Paris. That would have been a way to get there.
We're aiming for the next Olympics. A bit more
Geriatric.
Yeah. Another 4 years.
It's the warm-up act. It's definitely the warm-up act.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. It's lovely to see you all smiling this morning. It's great to see the pictures. And I think somebody's going to be asking for autographs today, don't you, Sal?
Definitely. That's just us.
Thank you for joining us. All the very best. Great stuff.
I love that. It's very hard to concentrate when you're in cold water at the same time. That's quite a skill. And
I never understood how to synchronise swimming. How do you know what the others are doing? You just trust, isn't it?
I think you learn it, don't you? You learn your own routine to time. And
Talking of which, it's nearly time for us to do the headlines. First, we need to get the news, the travel and weather where you are. Was that synchronised?
Very synchronised.
Yeah, very synchronised.
Perfection.